All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode. So today, here's what I want to do. I need to get a lot of stuff done because I want to get these door jambs and the trunk jam and stuff painted. So is what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be taking off both the fenders. I need to align the doors because if you look, they're actually a little bit higher, so they need to go down. And when I check this door gap, you can definitely tell it's higher down here than it is over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some of the shims that are underneath this fender here. Let me show you here, get a good view. Some of these shims in here. I'm gonna stack them and then get the gap that's up there. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna stack them so I can make the gap across here all the same length. And I'm gonna do the same on the passenger side. And then after I have those gaps set, I'm gonna go ahead and drill pinholes for those alignment pins for the door hinges and get those in and going. And then if I have enough time, I'm gonna take the trunk off and then hopefully get the trunk area all sanded down and then get a some of that sealer on there. So some seam sealer on the seams in here and get that ready to start drying. And then after that, I should be able to tape everything up and then start getting stuff sprayed in. Y'all might be wondering what color I chose to go with. The verdict is in. Here we go. This silver here. When I painted these, my brother was like, hey, you should have painted these on a paint stick. So if you guys ever do this, tape a paint stick to this and then you can get good coverage on it versus on a table like I did before. But yeah, so that's the color that I'm going to go with the car. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be... what color I'm gonna do the bumpers and stuff. I don't know if I want to do the silver. I don't think I want to keep them chrome or the aluminum. I'm not sure yet, and I'll probably just figure that out when I get there. But for now, I just want to get this stuff all sprayed in. It probably won't be this video, hopefully next one. But yeah, I just need to get all the door jambs and everything all prepped and ready to roll. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so we have got the fenders off. We got the doors off, and then also I got the trunk lid here off. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start. Oh, I gotta take this this panel off here. I believe it's a seal panel. Anyway, I gotta take that off next, and then I'm gonna get to sanding in here. And like I said, I just want to hit these seams here, like a seam here. There's a seam here. Over here is a seam, and here I'm gonna get those all seam sealed. Once that's off, I'm gonna check under there to see what else needs to be seam sealed. Probably where, well, this is old seam sealer. See, it's coming off and pumping off. So I'm gonna get that all cleaned out. And we're gonna get this all set and ready to go. So I will be back here in a few. Alrighty, so we are back here. And it doesn't look pretty, but I got these seams all good to go. I gotta fix that a little bit, but I got the seams all resealed. I got everything ground down. And then once this dries, I'll be able to, yeah, finish the sanding, which isn't too much. I got to get a little bit back up in here. There you go. So back up in here, I got to finish sanding up in there. And then I got to just keep going on that. So the next thing I'm going to probably jump on here is going to be these door sills, or not door sills, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna jump on these. I want to get all this sanded here. I'm probably gonna paint it from here all the way over in there, in these door jambs, and get those all ready to go and ready to rock and roll. And then I'm gonna come over and do the other, or same thing on the other side here. One thing that I'm kind of curious about here, and maybe you guys can help me, is what did you guys do with this dash? How I have it now, it's really dirty and all that washes off, but I don't know what color. I don't know, maybe I'll just do like a matte black, but I guess I'm just kind of looking to see what anybody else has done with theirs, or what you're planning to do when you go to do yours. But I'm thinking of matte black. Maybe I'll tape it off right down here and do from here up matte black, just so it's not super shiny and reflecting off the windshield. But I'm not totally sure yet. So, but anyway, let me get to work and I'll be back. Alrighty, So I have everything finally all sanded down, good to go. This is actually pretty dry. It's actually dry to the touch. It's ready for paint for the manufacturer's recommendations. So is what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to be hitting some of those bare metal spots. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Some of these have sanded through. There's some bare metal spots that I want to hit with some epoxy primer. And then after the epoxy primer, I'll go through and sand it again. Like here's what the door jambs look like. Looking pretty good. It's all sanded down, nice and smooth. I went ahead and cleaned it out really good. Took some wax and grease remover and cleaned it off twice. And then the other side, it's looking pretty good as well. So it's pretty much all ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that epoxy primer, like I was saying. I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting some of the bare metal spots. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole car or just spots, but we'll see. I got the 2K epoxy primer. It's in a can that you just shake. You pop the bottom of the can off and then you shake it up. So let me do that and then I'll be back. So alrighty, I went ahead and got the epoxy primer on everything and all the bare spots. I had a little extra, so I just kind of hit this a little bit too much, but well, not really too much, but I just hit it a little bit extra. But all the bare spots that I sanded through, I went ahead and just hit those quick. As you can see, it's looking pretty good. Over here, that looks pretty good. Down here with some bare spots. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And over here, all the bare metal spots over here have been hit. This stuff in the can is really good stuff. I really like it. I wish it weren't so darn expensive though. I think it was like 20 bucks a can, but it was super nice. Let me show you what I used. It was this Max Spray epoxy primer, the 2K. Really nice. So what you do is you shake it up and then you put this little red button thing on the bottom right there, and it makes like a 2-part epoxy. So worked really well. So this is where we're at. So my plan of attack is go ahead and spray in around the windows, get those all painted and done, spray in around here, get that done. Underneath here, I'd like to get all this sprayed in, up in there, and then in there as well. So all this stuff, just get it done and good. And then on the doors, like I was saying, just all the way around the jambs, get that all good to go. And then after that's done and it dries, depending on the weather, because it's Minnesota and it likes to get cold in freaking October, which it's almost October. But yeah, depending on the weather and stuff, I'll actually get the doors sprayed too. Not the outside, but just like the inside of the doors and stuff. So that's where we're at. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any comments, drop them down below. I really appreciate y'all watching my videos. And we will see y'all next time. So until then, be safe. We'll see ya. Peace.